Welcome to another video from Today. My name is Chris van der Zwan, and in today's video we're talking about the top 5 things you should keep in mind for your Microsoft Enterprise Agreement renewal. Let's zoom into it. The first step, and probably the most important step, is the preparation. Preparation is key to a successful EA process and renewal. Most of the time we advise the review process will take 6 to 12 months prior to your expiration date of your enterprise agreement. You need the time to have these certain steps, what we will talk about in this video. But let's start with the mindset game, why it's so important for the preparation. Because if you don't prepare, you will for sure know that Microsoft will prepare itself and you are with your back against the wall in the SaaS cloud world, because you most likely procured subscriptions and you need to renew them because you can't change one day to another to a different technology stack. And why is that mindset then so important? Because if Microsoft prepare, you will know that they will come with their hero offers. So the mindset is up here. When you prepared yourself, probably it's beneath here somewhere, because we created a good negotiation strategy towards Microsoft and we are good prepared for that negotiation. And then Microsoft can only win. If it's up here, or Microsoft can only lose. And this is a big differentiator how to start the negotiation conversations. So where do you start internally with your preparation? And that's the most important step, is the engagement with the internal stakeholders, because they have the knowledge about the future demand. They have the knowledge about how the technology is being used in the business. They have the knowledge about and own the technology stack. So therefore it's so important to align with them, to find coherences between the different business units and your stakeholders internally, because that will determine your success out of this engagement. Secondly is make it an official project, because by making it official project, you also will make it an important project within the organization and everybody knows the importance, and also involve the different, from top to the bottom, different stakeholders in that steerco, in that project organization, so that you get the best outcome from it. Third one in the preparation is governance, and because Microsoft is selling their products literally everywhere in your organization with their solution sellers, so it's important that you define and determine and share with your stakeholders the governance going forward, right? That the procurement team and the software asset management team is probably the only resources talking commercial towards Microsoft. And you do need sessions, and because you want to be informed about the latest and greatest technology Microsoft could offer. But if they have questions, that needs to be asked internally towards the SAM and procurement department, and not towards Microsoft, because if they have the idea or feeling that you are interested in such a product, that will harm the negotiation strategy. The last one in the preparation, in the first step of the importance of the top 5, is the tooling and the governance and the additional stakeholders and resources you need. Do you need external resources? Do you have the right tooling in-house to determine and define how you use today the technology, and also determine your budget for this project to be successful, and where you need and find the right resources. Do you have them in-house, or do you need to hire those resources? Second tip this from the top 5 is to analyze your current estate. You are in so much more power in the negotiations if you do the data crunching, because then you can, based on facts, based on the data, how you use the technology, you could bring that back into the negotiation table, but also optimize your contract. And if you started the contract, because probably you started the contract 3 years ago, and you started with 5, 7, or 8,000 licenses, your organization have shifted, right? In technology stack, but also in size and users. So it's important that you focus and zoom into, what is the actual usage from our stack that we have licensed? Can we optimize that in different licensing? If it's not a licensing option to do so, then bring that data to the negotiation table. to say to Microsoft, yeah, okay, we only use 30% of the time this Microsoft stack, or therefore we need high discounts or exceptions or alternative licensing options. So it's really important that you get a better understanding about your current contract exceptions, so that you also take that into the new agreement, how you use the technology, and analyze that current usage state. The third one is to define your Microsoft roadmap. Also here you need your internal stakeholders. What is the roadmap going forward, what we're going to use or change, right? If you adopt Microsoft security but you're going to third party or vice versa. You want to know this upfront. You want to prepare your bill of material, including the roadmap discussions, and not let Microsoft navigate that last minute into the contract, because that will harm the discount levels, height, and negotiation discussions. You want to prepare yourself on that roadmap, because also when in time you want to deploy that, right? Because Microsoft is key. It's a commercial organization to directly have that booked into your contract, have a pre-commitment for the term of the contract. And if you have that once more, that data again on your roadmap when you are going to implement, or when it's going to be interesting for you as an organization to adopt that technology, or how long it will take to adopt that technology, you have a way better, stronger position in the negotiation. 4 is creating the list of products. In other words, what we say in our market is the bill of materials. Define and craft your bill of material and stick to that bill of material and stick to that strategy in your negotiations. Don't change and don't ask for different offerings. No, this is your plan. This is what you need. Explain why, and also build. And then later in the negotiation strategy, we will define the methods to increase that discounting and etc. But this is really important that you know, and that you are talking from out of strength towards Microsoft. No, we have talked with the different stakeholders. We know what they want. We know what our organization is going to need for the next and the coming 3 to 5 years. So that you are, that will definitely be and give you a stronger position in negotiation. The last one is defining and determine the negotiation strategy. Those are having multiple steps and multiple insights with the goal to optimize costs and secure favorable terms and negotiate that with Microsoft. So the first one is determine your options. So explore various options that will strengthen your position. Can I contract in a different region, different contract types? And not only from a commercial perspective, but also from a strategic and mindset perspective, right? Where do we want, is maybe better to have a strategic or local relationship with Microsoft in a different country? CSP is an indirect model. Do we think that we are so interested for Microsoft, they want to control us directly? And you can play with these different balls games in your negotiation and implement that if you think, and get advice from externals if this is going to help you in the negotiation. The second one is the BOTNA, the best alternative after to a negotiated agreement. This is so important because this is your way out, right? Especially in cloud and software as a service, it's hard to negotiate because Microsoft also knows that you're not going to change one day to another to Google Workspace, for example, or from Azure to AWS. But if you have the alternative and you have a way out, you strengthen your position into the negotiations. Leverage your usage data. Also, I mentioned this before, right? Based on data, based on facts, how you use the technology, this will help you strengthen a stronger position into the negotiation towards the Microsoft account team. Competitive benchmarking. So in benchmarking, you can use 2 different ways. So one is the competitive benchmarking, so towards Google and AWS, and inform yourself and get to know what are the pricing schemes, what are the commercial benefits from those competitors, and bring that into the negotiation and build that stronger case. But also next to that is important, the market insights and benchmarking data. What did other customers achieve? What is a good deal? What could you ask for? What kind of exceptions are negotiable with Microsoft? Get also here that will giving you more strength into the negotiations because you have those market insights. You're talking about the experience you have with these Microsoft contracts. The last one is incentive funds, migration funds, credits, eSIPs. Microsoft has set next and along to discounting and amendments and exceptions. have money available for funding your migrations, implementations, or credits when you don't hit certain commitments, or vice versa. Right, so there is more than only the discounting that you should negotiate in these contract renewals. Thank you for watching, and I want to end this video with a phrase, because negotiating a high discount results in appreciation, but doesn't give the best results. Right, focus on the first 4 steps are so important, because focus on buying what you use and maximizing the value from that investment gives you way better outcome than negotiating a high discount for the full Microsoft suites. With that, I want to leave you. If you have any questions, you want to optimize your contract, reach out to the team, reach out to my colleagues, to myself, and we are here to support you in optimizing your cost. Thank you, and we see you next week.